This is how we learn English together. I remember the first time I tried to speak English. I felt nervous and shy. I looked down and whispered, "Hello." I wanted to speak more, but my mouth felt dry. My heart was beating fast. I forgot the next word. I looked around the room. Everyone else looked confident and relaxed. I felt small and scared. But deep inside, I didn't want to give up. I told myself, just try one more time. So I took a deep breath and spoke again. I said, "My name is Kong Mayat." It was not perfect, but it was enough. I was proud of myself for trying. That one small sentence gave me hope. I felt like I had opened a new door. I wanted to keep going. I went home and told my wife, Momo. She smiled and said, "I'm proud of you." My daughter La Woon also clapped and hugged me. From that day, I made a promise. I would speak English every day, even just a little. I wanted to get better for my family. Each morning, I practiced new words. I stood in front of the mirror and said, "Good morning." Sometimes I made mistakes, but I kept going. I watched simple English videos online. I listened carefully and repeated the sentences. I felt like I had a new teacher in my phone. Sometimes I wrote words in a notebook. I read them out loud again and again. I even practiced while walking to work. At night, my wife joined me. We sat at the table and said new words together. We laughed when we said something funny or wrong. My daughter La Woon helped too. She sang English songs and asked me to sing with her. We turned learning into a family game. I didn't always feel confident. Some days I felt tired or slow. But I always remembered why I started. I wanted to speak with people from other countries. I wanted to help my daughter with her homework. I wanted to feel brave and strong. Learning English is not easy. But it is possible. I am living proof of that. Now I want to help you. I want to practice English with you. We can learn together, step by step. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need to use big words. You only need to speak from the heart. Let's begin with something simple. Say, "Hello." Then say, "I am learning English." If you make a mistake, it's okay. Mistakes help us grow. Mistakes are part of the journey. I made many mistakes too. I forgot words, I used the wrong grammar, I felt embarrassed. But I never stopped. And now, I feel more confident. I can speak slowly and clearly. I can share my story with you. This is not a test. This is a friendship. A friendship between two people learning together. So don't be afraid. You are not alone. I am here with you. We will practice together in this video. We will speak together, repeat together, and grow together. You and me. You are doing great already. You are here, reading this, ready to learn. That means you are brave. So take a deep breath. Smile. And say your first English sentence. Say, "I can do this." Say, "I want to learn." Say, "I am ready." Let's speak English together. Let's grow together. Let's enjoy this journey together. Chapter 1, let's start with hello. The first word I learned in English was hello. It is a small word, but it is very powerful. Hello can start a new friendship. I remember standing in front of the mirror. I looked at myself and said, "Hello." At first, I felt a little silly. But I smiled. I said it again. "Hello." Then I tried a new one. "Hi." It felt simple and friendly. I looked at the sky and said, "Good morning." The sun was shining, and I smiled again. I was talking to the day. Later, I waited for the sun to go down. I said, "Good evening." The sky turned orange and purple, and my English felt like music. My daughter La Woon laughed when I said good evening to our dog. She said, "Daddy, the dog doesn't speak English." But I said, maybe he will learn too. Every morning, I said, "Good morning, Momo." My wife smiled back and answered, "Good morning." We both felt proud to use English at home. One time at the store, I said hello to the cashier. He smiled and said, "Hi, how are you?" I didn't understand everything, but I felt happy. I went back home and practiced that new sentence. "How are you?" I said it again and again. I added it to my morning routine. I said, "Hello, how are you?" to my coffee cup. I said it to the mirror, to the cat, to the chair, everything. Soon, I felt more natural. The words came more easily. I could say hello without fear. You can try it too. Stand in front of a mirror. Smile and say, "Hello." Then try hi. Try good morning. Try good evening. Say it slowly. Say it clearly. Say it with confidence. You are not just saying words. You are starting your English journey. And every journey starts with one small step. Repeat after me. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good evening. Say it again. Say it louder. Say it proudly. If I can do it, you can do it. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to start. These greetings are your first English tools. You can use them anytime. You can use them anywhere. Say hi to your family. Say good morning to your phone. Say hello to the world. One word can open a door. One greeting can make a connection. One hello can change your day. So let's start here. Let's start with hello. Let's start together. Chapter 2, My name is. What's your name? When I first learned English, I wanted to tell people my name. It was easy to say, "My name is Kong Mayat." I said it many times in front of the mirror. One day, I met a new friend. I wanted to ask their name. I learned to say, "What's your name?" I felt a little shy at first. But I remembered to smile and say, "What's your name?" slowly and clearly. My friend smiled back and said, "My name is Momo." I was happy to hear her name. Then I said, "Nice to meet you, Momo." It felt good to say this. It made the conversation warm. At home, I practiced with my daughter La Woon. I said, "What's your name?" She laughed and said, "My name is La Woon." We repeated the words many times. "My name is," and "What's your name?" became our favorite sentences. You can practice too. Say, "My name is," and then your name. For example, "My name is Kong Mayat." Then ask, "What's your name?" Remember to speak slowly. Say it clearly. If someone asks you, say, "My name is," and your name again. This is how you introduce yourself in English. When I started, I wrote my name many times. I said it aloud every day. You can do the same. Write your name. Say it loud. Say it proud. Talking about your name helps you start a new friendship. It helps you connect with people. Try it now. My name is underscore 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 dot. What's your name? Nice to meet you. You can practice with your family, friends, or even by yourself. Practice makes perfect. Don't worry about mistakes. The more you try, the better you get. Remember, every big English conversation starts with small steps. Start with your name. Start with a smile. Start today. Chapter 3: Where are you from? When I started speaking English, I wanted to tell people about my home. I learned to say, I am from Myanmar. Saying this made me proud. One day, I met a new friend from another country. I asked, "Where are you from?" They smiled and said, "I am from Mexico." I felt happy to learn about their home. It was different from mine, but that was interesting. Talking about where we are from helped us understand each other. At first, I was nervous to say the names of countries. But I practiced every day. I said, "I am from Myanmar," again and again. I also learned to say cities and towns. I said, "I am from Mandalay," which is my hometown. It felt good to say where I belong. When I asked others, I said, "Where are you from?" slowly and clearly. They told me their cities and countries. My daughter Lawon asked me, "Daddy, where are you from?" I smiled and said, "I am from Myanmar." She said, "I am from Myanmar too." Talking about where we come from helps us share stories. It makes us feel close to each other. You can say, "I am from," and then your country, city, or town. For example, "I am from Yangon," or "I am from Thailand." If you want to ask someone, say, "Where are you from?" This is a friendly question. Sometimes people say, "I come from," instead of "I am from." Both are correct. Try saying both to see which feels easier for you. For example, "I come from Myanmar." When you speak about your home, imagine the places you love. It will make your words stronger. Try to say these sentences out loud. I am from. Where are you from? I come from. You can practice with your family or friends. Ask them where they are from. Don't be afraid if you forget a word. Keep trying. Practice makes your English better. Remember, talking about your home is a great way to start a conversation. So, tell the world where you come from. Be proud and speak clearly. Chapter 4: Let's talk about family. Family is very important to me. I have a wife named Momo. She is kind and loving. I also have a daughter named Lawon. She is 10 years old. We love to spend time together. When I speak English, I like to talk about my family. It helps me practice simple sentences. I say, "This is my wife, Momo." Then I say, "This is my daughter, Lawon." It feels good to share. You can say, "I have a family." Or, "I have a mother, a father, and a sister." Practice these sentences. I want to ask you, who is in your family? You can answer, "I have a brother," or "I have a grandmother." Talking about family makes conversations warm and friendly. It helps us get to know each other. Sometimes I say, "My family lives in Myanmar." Or, "My family is happy." These sentences are easy to learn. You can try asking, "Do you have a family?" or "How many people are in your family?" These are good questions. When I talk about Momo, I say, "She cooks for us." When I talk about Lawun, I say, "She loves to play." You can tell stories about your family too. For example, "My mother likes to sing," or "My father works hard." Practice saying, "My family is special." This helps you feel proud when you speak English. Don't be afraid to use new words like wife, husband, daughter, and son. They are easy once you practice. Try this. Say, "This is my family." Then say the names of your family members. When you practice every day, your English will improve. And talking about family will feel easy. Family is a wonderful topic. It helps us connect with others. Speak slowly and clearly. Say, "My family is important." Keep practicing. Chapter 5. What do you like? Talking about what you like is fun. It helps you share your feelings with others. I like to talk about my favorite things in English. For example, I say, "I like tea." Tea is warm and tasty. I drink it every day. You can say, "I like tea," or "I like coffee," or "I like water." It is easy to say. I also like colors. My favorite color is blue. I say, "I like blue." What is your favorite color? Maybe you like red, green, or yellow. You can say, "I like red." Try to say it out loud. Movies are fun to talk about too. I like action movies. I say, "I like action movies." You can say, "I like comedy movies." Hobbies are great to share. My hobby is reading books. I say, "I like reading." What do you like to do? Do you like playing football? Or maybe you like drawing or singing? Say, "I like football," or "I like singing." When you talk about what you like, people learn more about you. It is a good way to make friends. Try asking, "What do you like?" Then listen carefully to the answer. You can say, "I like, too." Don't worry if you make mistakes. Speaking English is about practice and fun. You can say, "I like pizza," or "I like noodles," or "I like fruit." Food is easy to talk about. Try this. Say, "I like," and then your favorite thing. Speak slowly and clearly. When you practice every day, your English gets better. Talking about likes is simple and helpful. Remember, everyone likes something different. It is okay to have your own favorite. Keep practicing by saying, "I like," and asking others, "What do you like?" It will help your English grow. Chapter 6. Let's go shopping. Shopping is fun and useful to learn in English. When you go to a store, you can use simple sentences. I will help you practice these easy phrases. First, you can ask, "How much is it?" This means you want to know the price. For example, you see a hat and say, "How much is it?" If you like the hat, you can say, "I want to buy this." This tells the shopkeeper you want to take the hat home. It is simple and clear. Sometimes, things cost too much. You can say, "It's too expensive." This means the price is high. You can also say, "Can you make it cheaper?" When you go shopping, you will see many things: clothes, food, toys, and gifts. You can ask, "Do you have this in another color?" or "Can I try it on?" If you want to pay, you can say, "I will pay by cash," or "Can I pay by card?" These sentences help you in real stores. Shopping words like price, buy, cheap, and expensive are easy to remember. Practice them again and again. Imagine you are in a market. You see a shirt you like. You ask, "How much is this shirt?" The seller says, $10. You say, "It's too expensive for me." Then the seller says, "Okay, $7. You say, "Thank you. I want to buy it." It feels good to use English in real life. You can practice shopping with your family or friends too. Try to use these sentences when you go to shops. Practice saying, "How much is it? I want to buy this, and it's too expensive." The more you practice, the easier shopping will be. You will feel happy and confident. Remember, shopping is not only about buying. It is also about talking and learning new words. Have fun practicing shopping English. Soon, you will speak like a pro. Chapter 7: In a Restaurant. Going to a restaurant is a great chance to practice English. Imagine you and your family are sitting at a cafe. You want to order food and enjoy a nice meal together. First, you can say, "Can I see the menu, please?" This means you want to look at the list of food. The waiter will bring the menu to you. When you decide what to eat, you can say, "I want rice, please," or "I want noodles, please." It is polite to say please when you ask for something. If you like the food, you can say, "The food is delicious." This tells the waiter that you enjoy your meal. People like to hear compliments. Sometimes you need to ask questions. You can say, "What is this dish?" or "Is this spicy?" This helps you know more about the food. When you want more water or a drink, you can say, "Can I have some water?" or "I want juice, please." It is easy to ask. After you finish eating, you can ask, "Can I have the bill, please?" This means you want to pay for your food. The waiter will bring the bill. If you want to say thank you, you can say, "Thank you very much." This is polite and makes people happy. Imagine we are at a restaurant now. I say, "Can I see the menu, please?" You say, "Yes, here is the menu." Then you choose rice and say, "I want rice, please." The waiter smiles and brings the food. After eating, you say, "The food is delicious." I smile back and say, "Yes, it is very tasty." Speaking English in a restaurant is easy when you know these simple sentences. Practice them again and again. You can practice with your family at home too. Pretend you are at a cafe and take turns being the waiter and the customer. Learning these words will help you in many places. Restaurants, cafes, and even at friends' houses. Enjoy speaking English in restaurants. It makes eating out more fun and exciting. Chapter 8: When you feel sick. Sometimes, we don't feel well. It is important to know how to say this in English. When you feel sick, you can tell someone clearly. You can say, "I have a headache." This means your head hurts. It helps others understand how you feel. If you feel tired, you can say, "I feel tired." This means your body needs rest. It is okay to say this when you are not full of energy. When your stomach hurts, you can say, "My stomach hurts." These simple sentences help you explain your problems. If you feel cold or hot, you can say, "I feel cold," or "I feel hot." These words tell others how your body feels. Sometimes, you need a doctor. You can say, "I need to see a doctor." This tells people you want help from a health expert. If you want medicine, you can say, "Can I have some medicine, please?" It is good to be polite. When you visit a doctor, you can say, "I have a fever, or I have a cough. These words help the doctor know your problem. If you don't understand the doctor, you can ask, "Can you please speak slowly?" or "Can you repeat that, please?" This helps you understand better. Imagine you feel sick at school or work. You say, "I have a headache." A friend asks, "Do you want to rest?" You say, "Yes, thank you." Knowing these sentences helps you stay safe and healthy. It also helps you ask for help when you need it. Practice these sentences every day. You can say them to your family or friends. When you feel sick, don't be afraid. Speak clearly and tell someone how you feel. Learning health words in English keeps you ready for anything. It makes you strong and confident. Chapter 9: Asking for Help. Sometimes, we need help. It is okay to ask for help in English. Knowing how to ask makes life easier. If you want someone's attention, you can say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" These words are polite and clear. When you do not understand, you can say, "I don't understand." This tells others you need more explanation. If someone speaks too fast, you can say, "Can you speak slowly?" This helps you hear every word. Imagine you are lost in a new place. You see a kind person and say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" They smile and help you find the way. At school or work, if you don't understand a lesson, you can say, "I don't understand. Can you explain again?" This helps you learn better. Sometimes, people speak too fast. It is okay to ask, "Can you speak slowly?" They will be happy to help. When you ask for help, always be polite. Say please and thank you. People like to help kind people. If you want to ask questions, you can say, "Can you help me with this?" or "Can you show me how to do it?" These sentences make asking easy. You can practice these phrases with friends or family. Try asking, "Can you help me?" and wait for their answer. Asking for help is a sign of courage, not weakness. It shows you want to learn and grow. When you speak English, don't be shy. Use your words and ask for help when you need it. Remember, everyone needs help sometimes. Asking in English makes life better and builds confidence. Practice these sentences every day. Soon, you will feel strong and ready. Chapter 10: You did great, keep going. Learning English can be hard. Sometimes you feel tired or confused. But remember, you are doing great. When you try your best, say to yourself, "I am doing well." These words help you feel strong and happy. It is normal to make mistakes. Mistakes help us learn. Don't be afraid to try again. If you feel like giving up, remember this: don't give up. Keep going, one step at a time. Practice every day, even if it is only a little. Little by little, you will see progress. Say to yourself, "Practice makes progress." This means every time you practice, you get better. Celebrate your small wins. When you speak one new sentence, you have grown. Ask your friends or family to cheer you on. Hearing you did great feels good and gives power. Sometimes, learning is slow. But with patience, you will reach your goal. Keep a notebook or diary. Write your new words and sentences. This will help you remember. If you feel shy, take a deep breath. Speak slowly and clearly. You are learning every day. You are not alone. Many people are learning English too. Together, we can help each other. Remember, the most important thing is to keep going. Every day you speak English, you get better. Be proud of yourself. You are brave to learn a new language. You did great today. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep trying. The more you practice, the easier English becomes. Your future is bright. You and I can learn together, one sentence at a time. You do not need to be perfect to speak English. It is okay to make mistakes. What matters is that you are brave and keep trying. Every word you say today makes you stronger tomorrow. Each sentence is a step forward. With each step, your confidence grows. I believe in you. You are capable of amazing things. Just take it one sentence at a time. If I can do it, you can do it too. We are on this journey together. Let's keep learning every day. Here at Easy English Official, we practice together. We grow together. Every day, every step, every sentence matters. Keep your heart open and your mind ready. The best is yet to come. Let's speak English with joy and courage.